2 weeks ago, I bought my dream FD RX-7 in Sydney, Australia. And let me tell you, I had the time of my life over there. And although it was a struggle to make the trip back home, 1,000 kilometers in the RX-7 to Melbourne, I couldn't stop thinking about how much I loved Sydney. And so I decided to go back. Last week, I sold my dream S15 and it sold within a day from my asking price, and funny enough, it also went to Sydney. Today, I decided to hop on a plane to follow my dreams and do something I have never done before, with zero emissions. My name is Wong, let's begin. Guys, this is the very day that we're going to be saying goodbye. Alright guys, this is the very end of the road for the S15. I don't even know how to feel right now. Tow truck is here, it's getting ready to go to Sydney to the new owner. I can't believe this day has finally happened. Alright guys. Okay, the car's cold, so I'm not going to do anything silly. I've never driven in Sydney as well. Guys, what is going on?
Well, I think you have to drive.
I have to drive it? Okay. For now, I think the feeling of just moving on is the hardest part, and I think, this is the step that we need to take as people. It's not all the time that you get to keep your pride and joy, so I think it's the smart and mature decision to make, especially with what we've got planned and lined up next. Cars are just one part of your journey, and I think even for me, it's always important to make sure that you are able to take that next step, whether or not you're ready or you're financially, I don't know. I think this will be worth it. But yeah, it's just a bit lost for words. So yeah, just end that. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Wong, and today, as you can probably tell, we're out here at the airport because, guys, we are doing something that I never thought I would ever do. I can't wait to show you guys what we've got in store in this video. It's going to be epic. Let's go. Guys, I can't believe it. If you guys have been staying tuned to the channel, you know that basically I'm situated out in Melbourne, Victoria, here in Australia, but we are going to be rewriting the script because we're going to be doing something out of my element. I've always lived in Melbourne. I grew up there. I'm an Aussie kid. Probably tell by my accent that it's a little bit different, but we are actually going to be living in Sydney, and I'm super hyped because it's something that I've always wanted to do. Just forgot about my baggage. Our Uber has actually arrived. We have a Tesla Model Y, which is our Uber car. Personally, I don't think I've ever been in a Tesla for an Uber before, so this is pretty sick. And guys, before we kickstart our journey, we're gonna make a little pit stop to pick up my new car. Full disclosure, this isn't the car that I'm buying. It's a car that's actually been given to me by the lovely people over here in Sydney, and I'm super excited to kickstart this journey with you guys because this is something that is completely different. It's electric, and guys, I don't even know what electric even is. We've never done anything like it before, and we are going to be owning it for the entire duration of my stay out here in Sydney. So guys, let's go. Hey mate, how are ya?
Very good, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. Clay.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. I've been speaking to Nikki.
Yeah, so you can, once you sign in, she will be notified.
Okay, lovely. Thank you so much. Hi there. Hi, I'm just here to pick up a car with Nikki.
Yeah, so you need to pick it up out in the loading dock.
Okay, whereabouts is that?
Go out there, right around.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank you. Take a look at the fleet that we got going on. This is sick. I'm meant to be looking for a person called Nikki, which is who I've been talking to.
Nikki, sorry.
sorry I'm unable to take your call at the
In the meantime, I think we'll just go for a little stroll. Guys, holy moly. This is the new car. I am freaking excited for this beast. Take a look at it. It is a weapon. Alright guys, we are jumping in the new ride. This is a little bit different to the FD-RX-7 that we just picked up. Dude, this thing is absolutely insane. Let's get strapped in. There are so many things to navigate through. I think this is the start button. There is no key. Oh, there is a key. Alrighty. It seems like the engine is now on, but there is no sound. It's a 2024 model. Newest car I've ever driven out here on the channel, review. In any aspect, this is the future. Just turn it into D. Does this mean we can go? Is there a parking brake? Is there something? Oh my god. Okay, that's very quick. Just turn everything to reverse. That mirror just changed. All these cameras come on. That reverses as well. This is yeah, pretty crazy. This is very nerve-wracking. I still can't believe they gave me this car. I don't even think they know what I'm gonna do with this car. Oh my god, there's another car coming. Oh no, is this a one-way? Dude, look at that pothole. It is a one-way. Sorry, I'm not from here. Where's my manual gear shift? Where's my third pedal? Where's my noise? This car sounds, yeah, there's no sound. It's just like... Alright guys, we're just gonna stop this a little bit. I've gotta find my bearings. We are gonna go head over to the Harbour Bridge, the iconic spot where we picked up the FD. I think it's only right. I can't stop thinking about the location, the views, the setting, the weather. Honestly, Sydney's just a vibe. So we're gonna bring this rig out there. I think it's gonna look sick. So first, let's navigate ourselves. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Check it out, guys. Out here at Macquarie Park in Sydney. Still can't believe it. And we are in my new electric sports car. Foot flat to the floor. Oh wow. We're moving. Oh my god. You can't even tell that we're moving because it's so quiet. That's actually kind of scary. It just creeps up on you and you're just gone. Can we turn this car into sport mode? How do you do that? Oh my god, there's paddle shifters. What? What if I do one of these ones? Recuperate shift paddle conditions not met. So how do I turn that on? Oh, this is it has self-driving. Oh my god, we're following the lane. Guys, look, I'm not even driving it. Alright, I just want to show you guys how good this lane keep assist is. You can just turn up the speed like that and it literally steers itself. Look at that. It full steers, it full stops. It does everything for you. Like, I'm not even on it. Like, what the heck? Guys, take a look at this. We are officially out here in Sydney. This is the Harbour Bridge. We're in the Korean Tesla. Or Aston Martin. Absolutely crazy. It's full self-driving itself. Don't need to do anything. I can't believe we're out here right now. I can't wait to share with you guys everything you need to know about my move and the starting over process from zero with this new car. I am hyped. Let's go. Guys, we're back in the same spot because, guys, we have officially moved to Sydney. But before we continue on our talk about why we're here, I just want to show you guys what it's like to drive, to own an EV sports car. We are starting over from zero with my zero emissions Genesis G80 electrified. I've never owned a car like this before. I call it my Korean Tesla, the Korean Aston Martin, because guys, this thing is just out of my element. The newest car that I have currently is a 2000 FD-RX-7. And this is a 2024 model. It's electric. It makes 360 horsepower and it's got 700 Newton meters of torque. This video isn't going to be an in-depth review about an EV, but it's going to be an experience of what it's like to drive as an owner. So have a look at the inside. It's super clean. It's super tidy. It is basically the most luxurious sports sedan I have ever witnessed in my life. It's got full everything. Oh, let's go. All right, guys, we are now jumping back on the highway. We just had a little pit stop to get some food, but we are now piloting the Genesis GV80 onto the highway. Is this the right way? Honestly, Sydney is a little bit of a maze, and we've come to realize that the hard way, because it's just a lot of mayhem. It's chaotic in town here. There's actually a looming fear that I'm having in my mind. This figure right here, which says 478 kilometers. So this car is rated to about 500 Ks in terms of a full charge. But after you hit that full charge and it runs out to 0, what happens? I'll get stranded. A conventional car, even a car that's on ethanol, you can kind of think about it and then plan your journey. Oh, I'll head to this petrol station. But in this case, I have never charged an EV in my life. And I know you can just plug it into a wall, but that is a fear that is looming in my mind. So we've got the car in drive. We are turning on to one of the motorways out here in Sydney. I'm hyped. This is exactly the same motorway that we took the FD, and I am still in all thoughts of that car right now. We're going. Oh. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, it's moving. It moves pretty fast. So 365 horsepower, 272 kilowatts at all 4 wheels. It's powered by dual electric motors at the front and the rear, and it makes 700 Newton meters of torque, which is flipping quick, guys. We've got a little tunnel here, and normally you get to hear a little bit of noise action, but we're gonna floor it here. See how quick it goes. Oh, yep. Oh, that is really quick. Just the rate of speed at which this car can kind of travel at. And yeah, that's actually, that for me is something that I love about this car. It's just that it's got instantaneous torque, and we love that. So I think I've got to exit here, and then I've got to go. Ooh, whoa, brother! Did you see that? Even I'm not even from Sydney, and I know better than that, brother. We're flying. Oh my lord! It actually handles really quite well. I've driven a lot of Teslas, and Teslas kind of have a gimmicky feel about the driving sensation, and it kind of feels like it's on or off. The steering is just all over the shop, but this really feels like a nice driver's car for an EV. It's kind of cool. It makes you feel like you're actually working for the turn-in. There's no feel. Like, this thing is like dope, honestly. But the way that the car accelerates and handles is definitely a nice one for what it is, and it freaking rips. I just hit the speed limit, and yeah, this is scary fast, and the brakes they're like hammers. Oh my god, that is scary fast. Oh, there's a speed camera here, but it stops well and we're safe. This is a perfect car to navigate through any traffic jam situation. And that's a little taste of what it's like to drive and own an electric sports car out here in Sydney. We're going to continue on this video as we are heading home to talk to you guys a little more about the reason, the move, and why we are out here. I'm super excited to share everything with you guys in this deep dive video, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it thus far. Personally, I'm loving this new electric life. This is sick. Alright guys, we are finally home at last. We've made it with the new car. I still can't believe we are out here in Sydney. It still blows my mind. This is also my new place that I'm staying in, and honestly, I absolutely love it because straight away you can see there is a crazy spot for my car. This is the new pad. It's not this house here. We're living in the granny flat, which is over here. It's actually a super sick setup, and for me, for one person, I think it's absolutely perfect for just my needs. I know Sydney and Melbourne is not really that different, but to me personally, that is a little bit of a shock for me personally. But I'll take you guys for a quick tour around the new place, and of course the car. So this is the Genesis, the G80, that is fully electrified, as they call it. It looks like a Korean Tesla. It looks like an Aston Martin. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, but I think it's a mean looking thing. My favorite spot is the rear of this thing because it just looks so menacing. And I do have a massive fear about whether or not this car is going to leave me stranded because I'm going to run out of battery. This thing is based on the internal combustion car, so you can see it's powered by 2 motors, one in the front and one in the rear. That's a little look at the car and what we're going to be driving out here in Sydney. I'm so hyped to show you more about it. If you want to stay tuned to it, be sure to check out some future videos, but we're out here for a different reason. Come in, I'm going to show you my place, and hopefully you guys like the new setup, so let's go. And voila, guys, this is the little pad situation that we've got going on. We've got these blinds down just to have a little bit of privacy from everyone, but this is the setup. So we've got Netflix, all that jazz here, suitcase, as you saw before, but it's just a nice little living area to do a little bit of work, a little bit of editing, and to just kick back and hang out with some friends. We'll jump in. This is the little granny flat, or pod if you prefer. So it's really, really sick in my opinion, guys. So we don't have the hangers just yet, so apologies on that front, but this is the place. So I think for one person, it's plenty spacious. We've got another sofa bed here if needed as well. But guys, this is the new place. Let me know immediately what you think of it in the comments below, but I think it's pretty mad. You've got your outside area here. You've got your living, sleeping components here. The car out there with plenty of on-street parking. And of course, we also have one last thing, which is obviously the bathroom. So this is my own private bathroom, not sharing it with the owner. I'm not gonna show you too much here, but it's got laundry, it's got all that jazz. So not gonna show you too much here, nothing to look at. Alrighty, gents, ladies and gents. Shut this door. These birds are yapping away, guys. So, as you can probably tell, this is the space that we're going to be hanging and spending most of our time. I'm honestly really, really excited to bring to you all this content that we have going on. And for me personally, to do this, I needed to be outside of my element. You know, there's sometimes a time and place where you just literally gotta be in a place where you gotta thrive and you just gotta do something that is literally out of your comfort zone. Melbourne is an amazing place to live, and for me personally, I have my heart set there forever, but it makes me feel like slaving away, keeping it on cruise control, and things just kind of come easy. I'm someone that always strives to be better. Whether or not it's changing the edit a little bit, shooting it in a better way, saying something in a different way so that you guys can better understand what I am trying to capture for you guys. You know, everything about these videos are to bring out the best content for you guys. And so it's hard when you're in a state where everything just seems so easily and readily available. For example, if I go to a meet, I will generally see the same people and I will know the same people that are there. But in terms of creating a larger audience, in terms of getting better cars, in terms of creating more awesome content that you guys would like to watch, the move to follow my dreams, to just go to places where I've always wanted to be and to spend a little bit more time, this change to Sydney was definitely destiny. You know, it's crazy the fact that I bought my dream FDRX7 out here just a little over a week ago, and then I sold the S15 a couple days ago, and the owner actually bought it and brought it back to his home, which is in Sydney. And the car, it was originally from Sydney. So, you know, I am a little bit sad to let that car go. You know, the S15 meant a whole lot to me, and those moments that I had with it, guys, I just absolutely love them. But you know, in every way, shape and form, the RX-7 is a lot better, and the RX-7 is my dream JDM legend. It was easy to let that car go, and then now being able to live out here in Sydney, you know, this is a place where I've always wanted to be. At least for the time being, I'm happy living out here, doing what I'm doing, chasing the dream of just creating the best content so that you guys can really enjoy what I have on offer. You know, we are going all out on content here on YouTube. We are going full time. We are going to bring you the best stuff possible so that you guys have the best viewing experience. So I don't know what the future holds for me. I'm really excited that you guys are enjoying the content. You know, everything that I'm pushing out nowadays is just going pretty hard. And it's been pretty stagnant before in 2023. You know, I was going through this journey after being on a reality dating show, and then now, you know, it's just been a little bit of a roller coaster. But in a lot of ways, I still feel like what I'm doing is right. Coming here, having Hyundai reach out to give me their car, like crazy. You know, huge shout out to Hyundai and Genesis for doing that. And of course, for me to rekindle all my friendships with all the Sydney family. I'm just hyped. This is the start of some epic content to come. I've got a few things up my sleeve, so stay tuned. It is going to be ridiculous once you see the content that we have coming out. But I'm sad, I'm tired, I'm excited, I'm fired up, I'm ready, I'm G'd. This is just a mixture of emotions, but ultimately I'm in a place where I feel like I can truly thrive to bring you some awesome content. So yeah, let me know what you think about everything in the comments below. I know this video wasn't too, you know, mind-blowing or crazy action, but this is a chapter of my life that I really wanted to share with you guys, because for a lot of this, it's been a journey that I don't really talk about. You know, the vlogs are just kind of like a side piece to the car showcases, but for a lot of it, you know, I go through a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of considerations when coming to terms of shooting these cars to get the best content out, you know. So it's nice and refreshing to know that you guys love to see my stuff. You know, with the FDRX7, to get the amount of reach and engagement that that car had, it blew me away. So at the time of making this video, we're at about 88, 89,000 subscribers, 90,000 basically, and it's just shocking to see it. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for keeping up to date with all the content that I've been bringing out here. To do this right now, to be living in a city away from home, to start from zero, and to have basically people helping me out, even out here, guys, it means the absolute world to me. So I just want to say thank you so much. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video and you're keen to see more killer content, let me know what you think of this in the comments below. And of course, if you've enjoyed it, smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing, because we've got some, guys, inevitably some awesome content to come. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Please take care, guys. I'll catch you real soon.